Sometimes prison staff will ask the chaplain to come and speak to a prisoner who is struggling, perhaps, and agitated. And so sometimes there's only a couple of things we can offer. Maybe light a candle, maybe take them the Bible. But what we can do is offer them a phone call and sometimes arrange a small practical thing. And the other day, I allowed a man a phone call to his bank because he needed to cancel his card. And he was very stressed about this, somebody had his card and was still spending his money. So he was quite stressed about this. And he was quite shaky, as I often mention, people are detoxing perhaps and perhaps shaky, not quite concentrating. And on this phone call, it took a long time. You know what it's like trying to get through to the right bit of the call center and then try to go through the verification process. And all of it took a long time, and then giving a new address. And he was taking things very, very slowly and asking the call center man, I think it was, um, to slow down and to repeat himself and to say it again and eventually, and I'd been there for 20 minutes already and I had a lot to do. I was thinking, when is this phone call going to come to an end? But he was making progress, and eventually I thought, all right, it's finished. So I was expecting him to put the phone down, and I was halfway out the door, and I thought, oh, he's still on the phone. And he was there listening. And obviously this man on the call center was carrying on talking to him. And he was kind of quite slow and quite thoughtful and nodding and saying, yes, yes, thank you, thank you. So what a wonderful moment, really, where that man in the call center really felt the pain and the agitation that this prisoner had been in, and how he had been able to do his bit just by taking extra bit of time to solve a problem. And he really appreciated it.